Rescued the van! Yay, it only took 3 days to get her out of the desert where she was stuck in the sand with a blowout. And then when I tried to get her back out, my jack dumped her down again and landed on the jack, so I had to go get another jack to release the jack. Yeah, you know, The Adventures of Being Stupid, Volume 1 through 3. Available now on my channel. Subscribe to The Stupid Adventures of Bobby. Woo! Man, I knew better. My ball joints are fucked up, my tires are bald. I know what I'll do. I'll go for a ride in the desert. Everyone loves a snow moon. Everyone loves a great view, right guys? You know what I'm searching for is just a little bit of inner peace. And the last thing I thought to myself before I got back in my van is, man, I could just practically live out here forever. I could just stay right here in this space staring at the moon just forever. And I got in my van and van didn't start. On the way up in the bumpy roads, I had ripped off the terminal cables from the battery. So I had to mess around for a while with that in the dark and the cold. And I finally got the van to get electrical signal. And I went to go start it up and it wouldn't start because it was on a hill and all the gas had rolled down to the back. So I put her in neutral, rolled down the hill. The steering wheel locked up on me a little bit, but I got her turned around and then got her fired up and everything. And went about 20 feet, maybe a bit more, maybe 20 yards, let's say. And I had the blowout. So be careful what you wish for. A little bit of time with the moon turned into a whole lot of time with the gods. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have cell phone reception, so for about 4 hours, I wandered the hills and searching for signal and trying to give people directions to where I'm at. I'd called the tow truck driver, but the off-road after hours tow truck fee was gonna be about $400 or something. So you know, I told him, man, I could walk that for $400. I could walk that and I'll just come back and do it myself. And so that's what ended up happening. So, you know, it's a expensive trip to go stare at the moon. All told, I'm probably looking at, I probably put about $350 in all told to go get my tires, some jack stands. I told my sister to come out and get me that first night and she got stuck. She got stuck trying to come get me. How many things can you add onto the list? So then we had to call my cousin who had a truck to come unstick my sister. So I walked into where my sister and my cousins were and you know, broke them off with a little bit each for helping me out. It wasn't much, honestly. After all, I wasn't expecting to be stuck out there. I didn't have a lot of cash on me that night, but I shot them each a chunk, and the tire was $100 and the fucking jacks. The jack was $100 and the jack stands were $60. You know, just adding up. The van's rolling pretty smooth though. There was some the leaf springs were misaligned a little bit, it looked like, when I was putting the tire back on, so hopefully that doesn't cause any issues. I'm gonna have to go get her checked out though, but she seems to be rolling down this dirt road okay. And we'll just keep on at it. It's another day, another dollar. Holla holla.